a.m. right now on this Thursday. It's November 7th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero's here. Update on a crash we'll talk about in New Jersey. And Raphael Miranda is here looking at the weather. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, 80 degrees yesterday. We're not going to do that today, but it's going to be warm again. So 70s are back for one more day. Live look outside. Plenty of clouds at Point Pleasant Beach, but it'll still be beachy for you if you're going near the water. Just like yesterday, we had temperatures in the 80s around the tri-state, broke all sorts of records. The mild weather continues. We're well above average, and 70s again dominating our weather for the day. You can see in your weather headlines, a reality check is coming over the weekend. In fact, get the sweaters ready. You will need them, believe it or not. And the heat may be coming back on in many homes. Finally, some rain to look forward to in the 10-day forecast. Live storm track before scanning the skies. It's in rest mode again, high pressure control for another day, not expecting any rain, which we need so much. 66 degrees right now, so it's mild out there. 60s down the Jersey Shore. Beautiful shot here, thanks to EarthCam again for these harbor views, a beautiful sky, and the clouds already starting to clear. 60s right now, back to the 70s by lunchtime, and the t-shirts are back out again for one more day. Yeah, there's a chill coming, Adele. It's going to take a while to get here over the weekend, but you'll notice a big difference, so get ready now.
I will. I'm going to pull out those fall coats. For the time being, though, enjoying the short sleeve shirts. If you are heading out the door right now, you can roll down those windows here. Route 440 northbound over by Industrial Avenue. Delays have eased out. We are still waiting for that crash to clear out, though, so just be a little extra careful through the area. Heading outside now to the Staten Island Expressway, eastbound side, making that approach into the Verrazano Bridge is going to be a bit of a slow go. And then the Kew Gardens interchange here, for the most part, still looking pretty good, but that approach heading into the Grand Central Parkway, the main Grand Central Parkway, expect to see some taps on the brakes as well. Darlene, back to you.
Thank you very much, Adele. Well, now that breaking news on Long Island,
To Cuba in recent months.
Yeah, very rough for them. Thankfully, Rafael pulling away into the Gulf of Mexico where it will weaken. Here's our back to school forecast for today. We're talking about another dry and warm day today. There's your chalkboard with the forecast. You can see temperatures again are going to be in the 70s. A few clouds out there this morning, increasing sunshine heading into the afternoon, and we are looking at a chance of rain not until Sunday night, though. I'll tell you exactly what this means for your weekend plans coming up in your full forecast after the break.
thanks so much.
I'm Maria LaRosa in West Stockbridge, Massachusetts, where we're waiting to see that beautiful tree cut down and brought to its new home in Rockefeller Center, America's Christmas tree. But first, it was part of a wonderful family here in Massachusetts. We're going to talk to them live coming up when we return.
Also ahead.
Heading out east right now, Southern State Parkway eastbound is shut down for a car fire over by exit 41A. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to help you get around it, but let's take a live look outside right now onto the Belt Parkway. Delays building westbound into JFK Airport. You're watching Today in New York.
Well, the holiday season, it is almost here. Even though it doesn't feel like it temperature-wise. Today, crews will chop down the massive Norway spruce picked to be this year's Rockefeller Center Christmas tree.
Yeah, Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is in West Stockbridge, Massachusetts, where saws will be buzzing shortly. Maria, I would imagine you're going to have to get out of the way at some point.
Right?
Yes, they're starting to put barricades up. We will be moving at some point, but right now we are just enjoying the energy of this wonderful community and the most amazing family who are the owners of this magnificent tree, which in a few hours will be the country's tree, the world's tree. I am joined by Sean and Michael Albert. You guys, first of all, everyone's going to fall in love with your tree. We have fallen in love with you. You're just amazing. Take us back to when Eric came knocking on your door. You knew you had a beautiful tree, but this was something different.
Yeah, so Eric showed up 2 days after my mother-in-law passed away, so we thought he was some kind of angel or, it was like a sign from her, and then we didn't hear from him for 4 years, and then he came back this year, and everything has been amazing. Their team, from start to finish, I'm going to be sad to see them go. It's been incredible.
And Michael, it really is an incredible story about your family, this property, the tree. Tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. My dad originally planted that tree about 65 years ago. He actually planted 2 trees with my uncle, Zena and Beth, and only one of them you can see survived. But yeah, like Sean said, it's just amazing experience overall just to have it here.
Your home was built in 1763. You guys have been here for generations. Now this amazing sort of event happening. How are you going to feel seeing your tree in Rockefeller Center?
Oh, it's going to be emotional. We had a letter from last year's family that was incredible, just telling us, soak it all in. The sound when they flip the switch and the roar of the crowd is emotional anyway, and then add in that it's your tree from your community is just gives you chills.
Yeah. There are amazing plans for the tree after it's done in Rockefeller Center, but you guys have special plans for this space as well, right?
Yes. So we have made this all about my mother-in-law because we feel like it's all been her from the start. So we're going to do a brand that says to burn into the tree that it was the 2024 Rockefeller Center tree, and then a plaque in her memory to keep it so that we, can enjoy it for years to come.
Well, we appreciate you guys so much, and we can't wait to see this magnificent tree in Rockefeller Center. And congratulations, because you guys are a wonderful, amazing family. I think I've met about half of your family, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll meet the other half soon.
Yeah.
They'll come. The other two boys will be up, in probably 10 minutes.
Oh, wonderful. Michael, Sean, thank you so much. As you guys can see behind me, there's a lot of action. Mr. and Mrs. Claus have showed up, so it's almost official. But in a couple of hours, the tree will be cut down and make that 140-mile journey to Rockefeller Center, arriving Saturday morning. Guys, back to you.
We love the Alberts.
Oh, we do. It's a great family. The whole story's wonderful.
Yeah.
Maria, thank you.
And look, they're all there behind Maria right now.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, a lot of great costumes.
It officially tis the season. Don't miss the big tree lighting ceremony during Christmas in Rockefeller Center, live right here on NBC4 on December 4th at 8 p.m.
All right, we do want to check in with Raphael right now, and maybe our weather will catch up with the seasons at some point, Raphael.
Yeah, until then, we just count down the days while it's 70, 80 degrees outside, but we are counting down some other days. Thanksgiving now 3 weeks away, 21 days until it's turkey time. Winter begins in 44 days. Christmas Eve and Hanukkah, you could see 47 and 48 days from now. Right now, we're enjoying the views and enjoying the mild weather. Here's a live look from Earth Cam. You can see our harbor cam. Just a gorgeous start to your day. We'll have some increasing sunshine as the day goes on. We do want to give you an update on Hurricane Raphael, now a Category 2 hurricane moving into the Gulf of Mexico. There's some shear that's going to be weakening Raphael over the coming days, and that's the good news. Not expected to strengthen. It will weaken back down to a tropical storm, and it's also not going to make landfall. It's going to meander in the Gulf for the next 5 days or so, so we'll track that. The problem, though, is that this moisture is cut off from our weather here. We were hoping for some of that tropical influence to give us some heavier rain. Unfortunately, that's not happening. We have high pressure control for the next several days as we start the weekend. Saturday, high and dry. It'll be cooler, though, and then you can see this frontal system moving in. This is Sunday night into Monday, a chance for a few showers, but it's moving pretty quickly, so we don't really get to pile up the rain the way we need to, and then high pressure returns as we head into Tuesday. How much rain are we expecting again? Generally, 1/10 of an inch to 1/2 an inch, which is nowhere near what we need to make up the deficit. And live storm tracker 4, another dry day. It stays in rest mode all day long. You will want to have that radar in the palm of your hand. Sunday, though, we'll be tracking those showers moving in. Monday for Veterans Day, a few more showers there. Cool over the weekend, then we're back to the 60s as into early next week. And you can see in the rest of our 10-day forecast, watching late next week for another chance of rain, hopefully a more significant one to do a little bit more of a dent in the drought. That's a look at the 10-day forecast. Right now, Adele is here with your first 4 traffic. Hey, Adele.
Hey, Raphael. Well, if you're heading out the door right now, a little further east here, we are watching a car fire on the Southern State Parkway eastbound. It is closing down all lanes into exit 41A. That would be for the Sag to Coast Parkway. For the time being, you're definitely going to want to stick to Sunrise Highway instead. Let's take a live look outside right now. This is the LIE here. We are starting to see some taps on the brakes as you make that approach into the Queens Midtown Tunnel. Heading a little further along, a little further north now, Alexander Hamilton Bridge. You've also got some exiting delays here heading onto the Major Deegan, with the Major Deegan slowing you down into the Cross Bronx. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you, Adele. The outcome